And away we go. For those who are joining us at this time, my name is John and I'm your commentator. Your driver all the way in front up there is Brandon. And just a kind of reminder that there's no eating, drinking, standing, or smoking on the Zoomobile at any time. And away we go. Over here on the left-hand side, we're passing a horticulture center. The giant greenhouse you can see on the left-hand side. This is where all the plants are growing for our pavilions. They're also grown on the geographic scale, meaning that all the plants in the African savanna area, for instance, are all native to Africa. We also have a lot of extinct plants in there as well that can only be found in our plant collection, and we have one of the largest plant collections in all of North America. They total us to about $5 million, which is more than our animal collection. And speaking of animals, over on the left-hand side, we're passing our female Kazalski horses. We'll be coming up to the bachelor herd of 4 males in just a little bit, and I promise I'll let you guys know when we come up to them. But first and foremost, we're going to be taking this new asphalt trail down there. This is going to be a new Zoomobile route. Over here on your right-hand side, it's going to take you in front of the snow leopards, over past the dole and the Burberry. So just 1 second, we're going to turn in there. So this is all new. So we're starting this today. You guys know to see some brand new things over here, which are things you wouldn't normally see on the Zoomobile. It'll take you in front of the snow leopards, over past the Burberry, and over by the doles, and back onto the main track again. So if you've ridden those before, it'll take you back over towards Kazalski horses at the end of it. So first and foremost, coming up in 1 second over on the left-hand side is where you can find the snow leopard. I'm going to choose them over here. Keep in mind that they do live in temperatures that go down to -40 degrees Celsius, so it's a little bit too warm for them to be out at the moment. However, on the right-hand side, this is where we have a Burberry 8. And last time we came around, well, 2 times we came around here ago, we're sitting on a rock, and we all pet at him, and he waved down, and he waved back at us, so we can find him again. Last time we came around, he was down in the inner ring of his area here, just hanging out in the shade. They might still be down there. He was on the right-hand side last time we came around here. Looks like he's not down there. He might be inside somewhere, trying to get out of the heat. Yeah, I don't see him at the moment. Okay. And then coming up in just a little bit, if you look over on your left-hand side, we're going to be passing the dole. I hope you guys in the first car should be able to see them before we can in the back here. They look almost like prairie dogs, they're like little foxes. Over on the other side, with 2 females over there. Last time we came around there on the far right-hand side, sitting on that house, in the grass around it. So I'll look over left-hand side, over on the far right-hand side first. Other area to see if you can actually see them. And it's like those there, on the left-hand side you can see him hanging out in the grass. These are little foxes. Alright, so this is going to be the new Zoomobile route. It's going to take you through there so you can see the 8, the dole, and it's going to take you over here going past the Kazalski horses, which are on your right-hand side. This is the enclosure where we have them. They're doing some work over here though, in anticipation of that, so they moved them over to the left-hand side of their enclosure, which is what we can look up to in just a little bit. Once again, this is going to be the bachelor herd of Kazalski horses, which includes our 4 males. And I'll let you guys know when to look over. So we come up and so you guys in the first car, where we come up to that little black fence up there, look down on your left-hand side, and you should be able to see them. I saw them last time we came around here. So look over now-ish. On your left-hand side, you should be able to see them, you guys in the first car. If you do see them, don't be shy, point them out, so we know where to look in the back here. I can see them. Not down there. Both of them moved in because of the heat as well. One of the Kazalski horses is named after the Russian explorer who found in the later half of the 19th century in Mongolia. His name is Nikolai Kazalski. They are much shorter than domesticated horses. They also weigh about 300 kilograms. And they're the only true wild horse that is left. All other horses are descended from domesticated breeds. There's also a saying that goes, if you've seen one of those guys, you have seen all of them. And that is correct because at one point in 1968, there was only 17 of them left in the entire world, only 17 left. However, due to successful captive breeding, they were able to up those numbers to about 2,500. However, right now you can no longer find them in the wild. You can only find them in zoos and on reserves. And they try to do proud you by the program as well. Also, please put on to any small children or their belongings to the most unlimited value at the consideration. We're coming up to the enclosure of the back train camel on the right-hand side across the river. These are the camels with 2 humps on the back, like a capital T on their back. This is a common misconception about the camels. People believe that the humps contain water, when in fact they're actually about 90 pounds of solid fat, and they serve as an energy source, as they can go very long without coming in contact with food or water. Over on the left-hand side, we're passing our yak-to-yak. These guys you can probably see in the shade over the far right-hand side, but typically where I like to hang out right now. Again, they're doing some work over here, so that's what they're doing. But over towards, a fun fact about the yak, to know this milk is actually pink, so baby yaks are drinking strawberry milk. Also, a yak's hair never stops growing. It never stops growing their entire life. And if we didn't step in and cut it for them, it could actually get so long that they would trip over their own hair. And coming up next is going to be our dromedary camel. These are the camels with one hump on their back, or like a capital D on their back right there on your left-hand side. You can see him right now. He likes to watch us drive by. These guys are available for camel rides over next to the Zoomobile gift shop. Also, if anyone's ever told you they've been spit on by a camel, please correct them. It is actually their vomit, and they can vomit at you if it's 14 feet away. And again, you can ride these guys if you want, next to the Zoomobile gift shop. We're just going to be going right past the Eurasian stop right here. Just keep in mind, like I mentioned before, we're just under construction, so we won't be stopping here. We're just going to be driving right on through. However, coming up on the left-hand side, we're passing our show animals. And this includes our 2 alpacas and miniature donkey Sterling over on the left-hand side right now. They are very, very friendly as well. They love to watch us drive by. They go for walks every single day, though. Those are just part of the animal show as well. So if they're not down there, they're probably out for a walk. But I think they are down there. I think I'm going to see it there. So they're currently out at the moment. Again, those guys are available for animal shows every single day in the kids area, right where you can find the birds for the bird shows, and the pony rides, and the camel rides. And of course, this tent-like structure you can see right here on the left-hand side. There's a shark at Stingray Bay. This is the last year here, guys, the very last year this is going to be here. If you guys have not done this already, I recommend checking it out before you lose the chance to. You get to actually pet a stingray and to pet a shark. When's the next time you guys are going to be able to pet a shark? Tickets are only $2.50 at the main gate. They are very, very friendly as well. They'll actually come up to you, hoping that you will pet them as well. I recommend checking it out before it is too late. And coming up just next to our Stingray Bay is the main attraction of this area. That, of course, is going to be the Splash Island over here on the left-hand side. You get a very, very, very nice breeze when it's actually running. Right now, it's going to be closed during the week and only running on the weekends until July 1st. We're going to be open every single day. So mark your calendars for that. Again, it's July 1st. Every single day it will be open. But until then, just on the weekends, right now they're setting up for an event. I believe it's going to be happening on Thursday or Friday. And in just 1 second, we'll be coming up to a pedestrian stop. So please remain seated as we let some wild Homo sapiens cross in front of us. It's kind of quiet up there, so we shouldn't be here for very long. And we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we are now going to be traveling through a section of the core woods. And this is a mature maple forest, and in fact the major pavilions were designed around these woods. When we get a little bit further in, it goes down on either your left or your right-hand side. You can see that the trees have left to decay naturally. And this is not because the groundskeepers are lazy. It actually provides food to the small rodents and insects in the area. We try to keep this area as untouched as possible. If you look over here on the right-hand side, you can see the greenery. This is how all the root valley would look if there was no human interference. You'll also notice it got a lot cooler as we started to drive through here. And that's because the canopy of leaves above us acts as a natural air conditioner. And it's typically about 10 degrees cooler driving through here on a hot summer day. So like today, it's about 10 degrees cooler. You can feel that humidity just dissipating. And over on the left-hand side, we're just passing our education center over the Zoomobile gift shop area. You guys can stop there, pick up a souvenir before you leave today. That's supposed to do so. So next to the camera ride, over by the carousel and across the Splash Island. However, as we come across this little corner here, we're coming up to the main station. And this is a mandatory stop. This is also our last station stop as well, meaning everybody must exit on the left-hand side once we're into the station. So we have Brandon, your driver, and John, your commentator. Thank you very much for being today on the Truck News with the ride. If you guys want to reboard, you can just exit here, go across the cafe, and reboard on the opposite side. Zoomobile is leaving every 15 minutes right now. And once again, we have to run myself. Thank you very much for joining us today on the Truck News with the ride. And enjoy the rest of your afternoon here at the zoo. Thank you very much.